Radiasi di katakom. So, si Sebastian
Something
below.
troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How great is it?
I try.
Revelio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Iya.
Dependo. Revelio. Guardian Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Terus yang ini.
For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Is that ominous?
So ominous.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're...
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts... Go then. Leave with the relic. I hope I don't regret this.
Revelio. Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What?
Ada mau balik.
I'll explain on the way, come on.
Saya mau cuma buat cure aneh.
Revelio.
Well, what happened back then?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Revelio.
Itu kan sih. Ini jam ke atasnya ya?
Revelio. Guardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Confringo!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. That's that. Settled. Revelio.
Awesome. Awesome.
Confringo.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Nggak bisa aku sapu terbang. Yes. Okay.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Anjir.
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
Different Velcro.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Was that you there? You've got a little playing with! How childish! Cover up why you coming back. You can't stop nothing.
Pakai Relic.
Boy! What have you done?
Shit, mulai.
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He can knock back.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will know. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
Smuggling spiders into school? I jolly well hope it was worth the months of detention you earned
Revelio.
yourself. Do yourself a favor and get out.
Okay. Semuanya. Pastinya gue.
Revelio.
Satu sama sepatu kuning. Easy.
Revelio.
Susah nih kalau ini tanda beribu. Identify next.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
It's awful.
Revelio. Revelio.
She won't soon be welcoming me back
Yeah,
to
thank
Hogwarts.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh no.
Revelio.
Ah, banget. Buruk banget.
I'll do this for all eternity. My life is behind me.
Oh, secret room.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need...
I understand.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there.
Revelio.
Oh, Bukan belum.
Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Everything's all right now. Professor Howin will never believe this.
Lagi nih. Ya, kalau
Revelio.
Ganggu.
Lumos.
Leave me be! What do you want?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about you.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. Well,
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Fel.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne...
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic...
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she...
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organising her prized possessions. A box of artifacts she collected to do with our family. Jewellery, cards, She got to her favourite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept...
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we...
What did you mean you...
She was carefully...
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much... I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Now here's Professor Fig. The Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders.
I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial? Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look.
Wait. Doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want?
It does. One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain.
Professor Wicked.
How do you feel? Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future.
What could the headmaster want?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head... Chewing
something.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than...
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over
a silly game. You are quite impossible sometimes. I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall.
I wonder why. Good day,
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
It's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before...
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about.
Speaking of...
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists.
What? Goodness. Well, you cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply...
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor...
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any herself.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope, it is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells...
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you...
Whatever you wish, Scroop. It's your treasure. Now, off with you! Ahem! Attention! The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I'd best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Revelio.
Oke. Next nunggu awal bosnya dari si Sebastian dulu. Lanjut lagi.